Today it's windy, but the skies are incredibly clear. Indeed, I keep looking up at the sea of stars above me. I'm as far away from a city as I could possibly be, sitting on top of a cool mountain overlooking hills and slopes as far as the eye can see. The canopy of trees stretches all about like waves of green. A sea of motionless foliage, rocks, and gentle drifting snow. It's miraculous, really. Snow isn't falling, and yet the wind whips up the loose flakes that flurry across the air in vapor like mists of chilly clouds. The white powder falls on my hair and my fingers as I write. It's rare that I get to travel so far from the bustling and busy city like this. See the open sky, the marvels of nature, and the simple intricacies of creation. The rocks beneath me are a little wet, but I've gotten used to the sensation of sitting here in the cool, wet, and windy. I'm in the form of a woman today, mostly because I like watching my longer hair wave with the wind and hit my nose. It tickles, and I enjoy the feeling. I've grown fond of my own laughter in the quiet night. Strange, I suppose, but when you have time to yourself, a strangest night like this is not so bizarre. On the contrary, it's quite acceptable. And I'm thankful for this time of solitude and peace. It won't last long. In a little while, I will have an appointment down at the campsite near here, but I felt it suitable to use this time to write. But what to discuss? What to share today? I have no inkling. Though I find myself captivated by the sky tonight. Such endless, flowing stars above me. I feel my breath catch in my throat at the sight. There are moments I feel I could reach up my finger and poke the heavens and they would ripple at my touch. Such a fascinating illusion, and yet I suppose that I shouldn't be too surprised. Many things in this world are merely illusions. The beauty and wonder to them lies in the one who preserves them. To the uninvested, this sky means nothing. And it is nothing. Truly, what is a night sky of stars in the grand scheme of things? It has no inherent meaning, but at the same time it could mean everything. That is the illusion of life, of time, and of reality. All things have relevance, and yet at the same time none of it matters at all. Status, power, privilege, wealth, and fame, they mean everything, and yet absolutely nothing. People covet them, seek them, and protect them as if they're something valuable. And yet some others turn up their nose at them, looking down with disgust and disdain. Thus they must mean nothing. Were you to see the stars as I do tonight, would you see them as I do? Or would you only see a night sky unworthy of adoration? I would not judge you regardless of your answer, but I am curious to know. Do you think maybe I have value? Does death have value in it? I wonder this sometimes. I do not question my importance, but am I something beautiful? Something to look on with reverence, respect, or awe? Do I deserve it? As I stare up at the stars, I can't stop myself from shedding a tear or two. I feel small sometimes. I feel like I was not meant to be. I want to believe I am special and that I too am deserving of love or some degree of merit, reverence, or value. The wind is blowing at my back, making it harder to write, and my eyes are stinging a little. The tears are hot on my cheek. Please do not take what I have said too seriously. I sometimes feel this way when I am confronted by beauty of this magnitude. It can be very hard to accept the reality in front of me as I bear the weight of the reality upon me. Who I am and what I do. I am death, and I love life. Value in everything and yet nothing, for value is in the appreciation and in the eyes of the individual, and to me, as an individual, I find value in so many things. The subtle whistle of wind in the tree limbs, the twinkling brilliance of every star and the shimmer of the snow as it reflects back the light, the hue of colors that make an inky black sky, the texture of rock, and the moist wetness that accompanies the autumn. You humans have become so obsessed with the virtual nature of things. You put value in the fake experiences, the things you are shown through fabricated and artificial means, movies, video games, virtual reality. But do you appreciate actual reality? You cannot escape this world you are in any more than the world you yearn for can leap from behind its screen and come to you. Oh, I know what it is to dream, and I know what it is to desire a different reality. Believe me, if you were death, you would yearn to be anyone, anything else. But I have learned over the course of existence that what this world offers is beyond anything that which humans or machines could produce on their own. The subtle faults in reality, the delicate touch of the unexpected, the uncontrolled, and the incalculable beauty of creation. I can't say what a star-filled sky like this would mean to you. Again, perhaps it means nothing, but perhaps something. One thing I do know is that it is real. It is life, and it has value. And I want that for myself. A value. A beauty, a life. Yes, I long to partake of life, not just end it. I must be completely insane, yes. Well, I am happily so. For a moment like this happens only once in a while, and I had the chance to appreciate it. A brief partaking of a valuable moment in life, and I can smile at that, even laugh at it. When I carry this new soul away, I feel I might just fly as high as I can and see if I might touch the sea of stars above me. And maybe it will ripple beneath my finger. And what a sensation that would be, wouldn't it? I fear I've rambled too long. I'll be late if I don't leave. Farewell. Sincerely, Death.